HK Timbers is a manufacturer of high quality storage solutions, predominantly manufactured for the agricultural market and the storage of vegetables, which get put into cool stores so that the harvest can be spread out over a number of months. They've been manufacturing for over 50 years and have lots of experience in this market.
I had an initial phone call from David, who explained that they had been put forward for the final judging of a manufacturing award competition, and that they needed to produce a video to represent the factory and the manufacturing processes.
CWM came to our company, had a look around, understood what we did as a business, and then provided us with various options. We considered those options together, taking advice from CWM of the experts in the video and utilising our experience internally at HK Timbers.
Before we even start with video, we need to know its purpose. Purpose defines how we proceed in the production.
I think when you set out on producing a video for a client, or for anybody for that matter, it's essential, because otherwise you don't have anything to go by. You have to have a structure in your own companies. You have to have a structure with a video.
This was to explain what our business does in a very short space of time, 6 minutes to be exact, and that tried to put a whole day's worth of presentations into that 6 minutes. So the delivery needed to be precise and on the button, and we delivered that through the video.
I think the message that they wanted to put over changed somewhat from the start. What we had to do was to work with David into condensing a 9-hour presentation that they had into a 6-minute video.
So we took, in essence, what was in that presentation and turned it into what we thought was a concise overview.
It was very wishy-washy. We knew we wanted a video, we knew we wanted to put a message across, but our experience is making boxes and not making films that can deliver a pinpoint message.
We worked very closely with David at the team. From a project management point of view, I was obviously leading the team, and everybody within that team spoke with David and liaised with David at different times during the project.
During the planning stage, we worked very closely with David. His input gave us a much deeper understanding of the processes in the factory and enabled us to deliver the message more effectively.
I think by firstly understanding what we do, understanding what we're about and the journey that we were going on. Once they'd done that, then the team that came and did the filming worked very closely with our team, and I think that bond between the two sets of people worked very well and made sure that we got exactly what we wanted.
As meetings progressed in the planning stage, we started thinking more creatively about how we can incorporate some of the features and the way the team works at HK Timbers.
We saw many opportunities to capture unique shots and interesting shots to incorporate into the video to make the message more interesting and engaging.
I was very confident. Most things were put into writing. Anything that was unclear was then questioned in a timely manner, and there was no one being defensive if something was put across. It was either challenged because somebody else thought there was a better idea, or we accepted our view.
One day's filming is always difficult. It was a very large company, a lot of stuff that we had to get round.
We had to maximise our time spent at the factory, and in order to do this, we split into 2 teams and focused on different areas.
Pete mainly focused on external shots, and myself and Alistair focused on internal shots, where we were getting the employees working and also speaking to them.
HK Timbers is a working factory, and we was very fortunate to be able to work around the staff there and incorporate some of the real working footage into the video.
It worked very well. We enjoyed the utilisation of some of the tools that your guys enjoyed playing with through our processes, and they worked very well and came out pretty well in the video and made it very professional. From some it can seem quite a sexy industry, I suppose, and we're used to making boxes, so it was good to see the other side of it, and then work with the team to edit it.
Keeping the message clear during the editing process was made easier because we'd done extensive planning. We already had a rough idea of what we wanted to do, and it was making sure that what was being put into the video was concise.
David needed to make sure during the editing process that he got exactly what he required for this particular presentation.
He knew inside out how HK Timbers operates, and that insight was very important when we tried to accurately represent the processes involved.
It was seamless. It was we worked very closely. I was involved in every little bit, and nothing was too much trouble. And any questions were answered, and some of my comments maybe not right or maybe not what we required, but they were listened to, and an informed opinion given back, and decisions were made from that. The sole purpose of the video was to put ourselves on top in a competition, and the net result was we won that competition. So the video is very, very professional, can be used in a number of different ways. We've used it for a competition, we've used it for trade shows, and we've also used it for staff training internally.
I feel the project went very well. I feel the communication between HK Timbers and CWM Studios production team was good. The results were good, and they won the award. It was
a different project. I think we used certainly different filming techniques than we had before, and different equipment to get in close to some of the factory processes.
I think obviously in the presentation of the competition it was received very, very well. It was commented upon how professional it looked, and the levels we'd gone to put our company across to a group of people who had never visited, and they got the feeling that they'd been there, because it did portray the company very, very well. Within a trade show, we did still photographs one day and then the video the next day, just to see how it would be taken. And the second day, where we showed the video, there was much more response and a lot more customer flow stopped and watched, which we took as a major plus.
All our clients that we deal with on a day-to-day basis have different challenges for us, and I think the team's always very keen to get involved in the whole process of making it work.
So far, so good. We probably need to advance on it slightly. But as we grow and as we go forward, then that's what we'll do. I think without them, we wouldn't have known which direction to go in. We wouldn't have had the confidence to do some of the things that were done. So without CWM, we would never have achieved what we've achieved.